Hi everybody, I hope you're all well and having a great day. I have a massive tomato glut issue. Oh, the trials and tribulations. This isn't even, well, this is a third of it. I've probably got about 3 kilograms of tomatoes. So if anyone has any good tomato recipes, I did think of things like passata, but and stuff like that, but with this I'm going to make a tomato chutney, and I really like this recipe because it was basically all the ingredients, bung it in the pot, and it would have been simmer for an hour or whatever, but I'm going to be doing this in the pressure cooker, which is going to be exciting, and I probably will have to Sear saute afterwards. So this is one of the ingredients, but come and have a look at the rest. So there's the tomatoes. They're a mixture of Alicante, black cherry. I think that's the actual two cherry tomato types that I actually have grown at my allotment. That's the red tomatoes not grown at my allotment. I failed miserably with onions. And then we have garlic, ginger, paprika and cardamom pods, and brown sugar and red wine vinegar. The ingredient list would have kind of floated up by now. Annoyingly, it does call for 1 red chilli, and I flipping forgot on my morning shop because today's my normal weekday shop. But hey ho, we're going to crack on with this. I'm not going to go out to get another red chilli. Sod that. No, we're going to throw all this in the Ninja Foodi 11-in-1. If you didn't have that, you could probably do this in a slow cooker or on the hob. The recipe, I will put a link to the original recipe in the description. But yeah, let's crack on and start cooking. See you in a bit. I actually forgot to add, I washed the tomatoes and then I needed to chop them. So there they are, chopped. So I'm just going to bung them in. Nope. Add the sugar, red wine vinegar and the onion. I will give it a stir, and I'm going to add water because I think I'm really new to pressure cooking. This is probably the 3rd or 4th time I've used it, so I'm slightly nervous. I need to put you down actually while I add the other stuff, but I'm always slightly nervous about the water element, and I think I've read that you have to add the minimum of 250 ml, so I'm going to be cautious and add a 500 ml water because I don't want it to burn, and I can Sear saute any excess off afterwards. Yeah, so I'm just going to put it down so I can scrape the this into the bowl. So I'm just going to put in this, well, garlic, paprika, etc. Give it a good stir. Smells lovely already. I also found out that you can sterilise jam jars in the air fryer as long as it's over 160 degrees Celsius, which is 320 Fahrenheit, for 10 minutes. So I'm going to give that a go. I am recycling jam jars in the house, which I'll be using once this is all ready. Right, let's just flatten that, try and loosen the onion. Right, let's get this on. That's looking quite lovely as an uncooked thing. Right, let's get the pressure cooker on. Slide to the left. Oh, turn it on would help, wouldn't it? High for 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, yeah, and the vents on seal. Okay, I will see you in a minute. Okay, so it's just finished. I'm just gonna let out the steam. Quick release, I think they call this. Yeah. Right, when that's finished, I'll be back. Okay, let's open up and see what we've got. Oh, hold on. That's it. Oh. It smells nice. Let's have a little stir. See, I think we'll definitely want to sear, saute and reduce slightly. Right, I'm going to get it on sear, saute on 3 and just let it bubble away and reduce. So I'm just getting it onto sear, saute 3. That will start cooking in a bit, bubbling away. So I will be back to show you that, and hopefully see it. We'll see it reduce. It should do. It just needs to take 20 minutes or so of cooking on a hot 3 or 4. And also I've got the jars and the lids in the Ninja, and I'm actually going to put that on now for 100. Well, I'm going to do bake. So it's 160 for 10 minutes, and hopefully. Well, that's meant to sterilise them, so I'm just going to go with it and trust the process. So yeah, I'm going to leave that, so I'll see you in a bit. Well, it's cooking away ferociously now. I've put it on 4, just because I want it just to cook and reduce before I put it in the jars once it's cooled down. It's smelling absolutely beautiful. So I think you can see where it's already reduced a little bit. Just a bit more. So I shall see you in a bit. So it's been on 4 for half an hour. It wasn't on 3 for very long. I just whacked it up to 4 quick. So I'm actually going to stop it. It's bubbling away, and you can see how much it's reduced. Low. So I'm going to let it cool. Let it completely cool, and then I'm going to put it in the sterilised jars. And they're still. Oh yeah, I'm going to leave them to cool down nice and slow, because this is going to take ages to cool down. But it actually, I mean, you know, it smells delicious. So I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased with this. So we'll let it cool. Let the sterilised glass jars cool, and then we're going to have a nice, lovely taste test. Can't wait. See you in a bit. So I just placed it in this bowl to help it cool down, but when I read the recipe it just said place in the sterilised jars and allow it to cool in the jars before putting the lid on. So that's what I'm going to do. And the jars are still quite well warm, okay to touch though. So just recycled jars I got off, you know, when you have sauce jars in the house. So I'm going to let them cool in the jars before I put the lids on. The lids are in the Ninja, so I'll leave them in there. So I'll see you in a bit. Taste test time. Do you like my my label? I'll see if it better look. Yeah. Yep, tomatoes from the allotment, which is absolutely brilliant. I've never made chutney before. I've got some, well, a cracker and a piece of cheese. I mean, that's how what you'd have. Oh, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. So let's get into the taste test. A little bit of cracker and cheese. Oh. Oh, sticky. I won't come off. Oh yeah. That looks absolutely delicious. That's delicious. It's sweet. As soon as you put it in your mouth, it's really sweet. Not in a sickly way. And then there's this kind of back kick of the sharp vinegar, red wine vinegar. Oh, that's really lovely. And the best thing is, when I've put the lids on, which are in here, they should still be warm. These should last up to 6 weeks. Wow, my own chutney, and some decent size as well. I mean, this is brilliant. I'm going to give one to my dad, and then we're going to have the rest. Oh, I'm really pleased. That's absolutely delicious. So pleased. Oh, really yummy. Let's have one more taste. Oh, it's delicious. Oh, that is beautiful. I really like the fact that I could sterilise the jars in the air fryer. That's brilliant, because I don't use my oven anymore. It's storage now. It's just storage capabilities for my pots and pans. So, having never sterilised jars before, and I googled it, you can do it at 160 air fry or bake setting, I don't think it really matters, for 10 minutes, because it's got to be over the 150. I'll put whatever that is in Fahrenheit. I know 160 is 320, so I suppose 150 would be 300, but 160 is the temperature stroke 320. Delicious. I'm really chuffed. And my first allotment chutney. And if any of you got any recipe ideas for the rest of the tomatoes, honestly, I've got huge, and they're bigger ones as well. So I've currently got them in the freezer because I'm going to peel them, and I googled freezing them is a really good way of helping with the peeling. There are other methods, but I thought I'd try that one. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.